Greetings, welcome back to Acadian Comics. I'm your host, James Fondren, and this is the second video in our, I guess, a six-part series since there's six books from Joe Kubert's World of Cartooning, and this is the horror book. So I'm not going in any particular order, I'm just pulling them off the shelf, and we'll start looking at it right now. So this is the cover, and here's the back, same as last time, you know, the kind of disclaimer or endorsement from Will Eisner and Frank Miller. So again, this is a massive book. It's meant for the student to basically put their drawing pad in here and follow along and do the basics. So here we have, you know, the subject of horror. It's pretty cool, and you see down here at the bottom he's got some headshots. Like here's a regular face, and then you start changing things at the bottom here. So really interesting, and you'll have to forgive me, I'm doing everything I can here to show as much of the book as possible without, you know, showing other things that I prefer not to show. So let's see if I can get my lighting in here a little bit better. Can I do it? Okay, it's in frame. Okay, maybe lower it a bit. Okay, so anyway, this is how we'll run. We'll run like this for now. I'm going to try to get these done, but I'm going to just run through it and so you can see what these books look like. So it's lesson 1, it's alive. So Joe Kubert's showing you how to do eyes at the very bottom here. If you look at the bottom, he's showing eyes. This is really difficult because it's the size of it, but you can see that. And if you want to pause and take a look at it, you can do that too. He's showing you pen, pencil, and brush methodologies. Movies. A clear and obvious relationship exists between film and comic books. So he's referencing Citizen Kane, hired a group of cartoonists to do storyboarding. You know, King Kong, Ray Harryhausen, Alfred Hitchcock did his own storyboarding. Ray Harryhausen did his initial sketches. So here's the description. You see like the script here is right here. And then you see the description of everything. He's giving you step-by-step script or story idea comes first. Characters must be designed full figure and close-up. Do rough sketches or thumbnail sketches. Look, he's got his layouts here. See how he's doing his layouts. Here's an assignment he put in his book. Create your own monster. Look, these are just shapes. He's working with shape. Do preliminary sketches. You do shapes. Location. This now we're on to the second lesson. Haunted house. This is like a basement down here at the bottom. Where and when. Classic horror stories. This is like Jack the Ripper stuff, you know, the Headless Horseman. He takes a normal figure, practice the facial and physical changes that you think would take place as good changes to evil and vice versa. Design your own version and draw these alterations as you think they would occur. That's great. So you can do like a werewolf transformation, like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, you know. Showing you light sourcing. He's showing you how to do nighttime. That's pretty cool. Look at the difference between a nighttime panel and daytime panel of this house. This is all gold. This is like gold knowledge of cartooning here. Rain. He's showing you snow. How you can do snow. Fog. How you do a storm. This is all valuable stuff. Look at the snow here. Really good. Really good. Whoops. More fog. Look how he does fog. Oh, this is cool. More snow, rain, lightning. Good stuff. What's the mood? He's talking about the mood. By using the power of suggestion in a horror illustration, we permit the individual viewer to fill in the details. Yeah. Thumbnail sketching. That's something I need to work on, my thumbnail sketching. Look, and then he gives us another assignment with the layout, how to do it. Panel 1, Panel 2, Panel 3, large space or a splash section. Yeah. Lesson 3. Think of yourself as a movie director. Look at the Mummy here, and you have the classic look of the like Universal Monsters, Wolfman, Frankenstein. He's talking about having good reference. Dinosaurs. Look how he has the dinosaur and then the car, and then later that gets developed further. How he starts with the roughs. That's awesome. Yeah. Alternate opening. Opening page 1. Closing. The psychology of storytelling. For this story, the cartoonist must demonstrate an ability to create mood with a minimum of explosive graphics. Facial expressions, emotional attitudes, nuances of body language, and dramatic compositions tell the story and hold the reader's interest. Pacing. He's talking about pacing in this section. More page layout stuff here. Yep. Different design layouts. Look at these really cool perspectives. Oh, this is great with the fireplace and Dracula and all that. I mean, it's not even finished. It's rough. It's rough, but it reads. It reads beautifully, you know? Good stuff. Another assignment here, Joe Kubert put together. See? Panel layouts. He's giving you some panel layout examples at the bottom of the page here. Can look at the use of lighting, shadowing, shadow mapping as some people call it, side light, down light, up light. We typically don't see that up light, but that is cool to see the up light. You know, he gives you those the down light up. Oh, it's great. It's great. Contrast. He's showing you contrast. Different practice. Look at this. This is good stuff. Shapes. Kind of the silhouette. Size and shape. Look at this. This is incredible. This right here is really something. Oh, this is awesome. Look how oh, it's a beautiful panel here. Look at that. You know? So cool. Oh, skipping ahead here. Shadows. He's getting more into shadow. It's building texture. Interesting. Like there's this, but she's not in shadow. But it works. Like it doesn't matter. It just looks cool, you know? And sometimes it just has to look cool, right? For a comic artist, it just has to look cool. And we're getting into, okay, now he's getting into silhouettes, right? Yeah. Oh, this is awesome. Lighting, contrast, shapes. Here's the last page, the head. First sketch, doing a series of sketches of heads. First, practice by doing a series of sketches of heads. Start with a normal basic construction, then draw heads from different angles until you feel able to draw your character from any angle. Yeah, I mean, we hear that over and over again. Really, you could have. It's good to have all this knowledge, and I feel very fortunate and blessed. I got my hands on this book and I was able to get it. But at the end of the day, for me, it is all about repetition and getting the practice in. Like, I've got to get my practice in. And it's easy to be myopic and just like, I'm going to focus on the shoulder and the arm today, and I'm going to study that until I write it to disc, as Clayton would say in the How to Draw Comics Academy. But, you know, there's so many facets of it. So you do have to compartmentalize it. I'm trying to get good at one thing and then move on to something else. So that's kind of my methodology for how I'm developing as a comic book artist. But 3-panel sequence. That's cool. That's cool. I like this because what it does is it's like, okay, what can you do in 3 panels? Deliver something, make something. Let's see what you got, you know? I might have to do that exercise myself. So he's showing you the difference between pencils and inks here. And I think that is the last page. I'm trying to get this. No, there's more. Wait, there's more. There's an assignment here. Assignment 5. Last homework assignment. He's giving the index, cartooning courses, Art Depot, store. He had a store catalog and everything. So there it is. That is Joe Kubert's World of Cartooning, the horror book. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit the like button for this video and subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested, I also have an eBay store. It's Acadian. I believe it's Acadian underscore comics on eBay. If you want to check out some of my listings, I am planning on putting some more listings up. You know, I've got a couple hundred, so it's going to take some time. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you right here next time at Acadian Comics.